So basically we are going to cover color models in this. So there are multiple color models. Certain color models which are used for hardware devices or display devices are RGB, CMY, CMYK, HSI. HSI is basically used for image processing applications. I'll be telling you why it is used for image processing applications in some time, but let us first start with RGB model. Yesterday we had seen some concept where we said that if we have a collection of 3 primary colors, then we can mix all those 3 primary colors and we can get any color out of it by mixing the appropriate quantities of those 3 primary colors. So RGB model is one model where we have 3 primary colors, and these primary colors are R, G and B, that is red, green and blue. Okay, and we say that by combining these 3 colors we can practically get any random color. Okay, random doesn't mean actually random. Random means any color in that color palette you can achieve. Okay, so how is RGB model represented? So RGB model is graphically represented as a cube. Okay, what you can see right now in front of you is a cube. So how is R represented? Please note that RGB mein how do we write? The first bit is R, then the next one is G and the third one is B. So if you see the red color, it is obviously going to be 1, 0, 0. Complete red color. No portion of blue is there, no portion of green is there. Suppose I ask you, how do I represent green color now? So obviously no portion of R, so 0. Green, to complete hoga hi 1. And no portion of blue, then again 0. So 0, 1, 0 is your green ka representation. Obviously on the same lines, blue ka representation 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now this RGB model, it works in a additive way. So additive means what? We say that when we mix equal proportion of all colors, we get white color. So when I have equal proportion of red, blue and green, I'll get white color. How is that evident from the cube? It is evident because your white is over here and your black is over here. Are you getting it? So when all the colors are in equal proportion, that is they are 1, 1, 1, then you will get a white color. And absence of all the colors, absence of red light, absence of blue light and absence of green light will give you a black color. So black, how it will be denoted? Obviously it will be denoted as 0, 0, 0. Okay? Simple, easy. Now, you can get secondary colors by mixing 2 primary colors. Okay, so for example, if I mix red and green, I get yellow. If I mix blue and green, I get cyan. And if I mix red and blue, I get magenta. Okay, how is that evident? See over here. Red, green, yellow, red, blue, magenta, blue, green, cyan. Now, what you get over here, that is cyan, magenta and yellow, is your another color model. So the second color model that we are going to see is actually CMY color model. Okay. Now, what will be the length of the R component? What will be the length of the G component? What will be the length of the B component? R, G and B each will be represented by 8 bits. So R by 8 bits, G by 8 bits and B also by 8 bits. Okay. So total how many bits will be there? 24 bits will be there. Are you getting it? So your R value can go from 0 to 255, G value can go from 0 to 255, B value can also go from 0 to 255. So in a 24-bit RGB image, you can have these many permutations of the colors. These many possible colors are available. Okay. So the point of white light, as I told you, it will be 1, 1, 1. Agar normalized hai to 1, 1, 1. Agar normalized nahi hai, then it will be 255, 255, 255. Now we will move on to CMY and CMYK color models. So, opposite of your additive is going to be subtractive. So, when you talk about additive colors, you're talking about lights. You're not talking about paints. But if we talk about paints, we talk about color pigments, we talk about the colors on your printed paper, on any of your hard copy things, then you cannot speak in terms of RGB. You have to speak in terms of something else, because that time your additive model is not going to apply, your subtractive model is going to apply. So subtractive model, what it says? Subtractive model says that what is subtracted from white. Okay, so if you see the, if you see the CMY, when you combine cyan, magenta and yellow in equal quantities, you get a blackish color. You don't get a pure black. Okay, you never get a pure black when you combine cyan, magenta and yellow, and that is the reason why for printers we need CMYK. A separate color component black has to be provided, because majority of your printing and all those things, they are done in black color. Okay, but अभी मेरे पास RGB values है, मुझे CMY values चाहिए. I have RGB values. I want to find out CMY values. So is there any relationship between RGB and CMY? The relationship is obviously there. It is very evident from this diagram itself that the relationship is there between RGB and CMY. But how to mathematically put that relationship? This is how you put that relationship. CMY is equal to 111 minus RGB, and this can be done exactly in a reverse manner also. RGB is equal to 111 minus CMY. Okay, so both the formulas are correct. So अगर C का value चाहिए तो 1 minus R कर लो. It is very evident from this equation. Okay, M का value चाहिए 1 minus G करो, Y का value चाहिए 1 minus B करो. प्लीज रिमेंबर RGB इज एडिटिव मॉडल. सब ऐड करने के बाद व्हाइट लाइट मिलता है. CMY में कलर्स मिक्स करने के बाद ब्लैक कलर मिलता है. ओके, सो व्हेन आई टॉक ऑफ सायन, देयर इज नथिंग ऑफ रेड इन सायन. इट इज ओनली अबाउट ग्रीन एंड ब्लू. सो रेड लाइट इज कंप्लीटली मिसिंग इन सायन. Getting it? Now, when I mix same quantities of cyan, magenta and yellow, I get a black color which looks muddy. It is not pure black. And as I told you, that's the reason we add the K component, so that we can get a true black color. And this is what is called as 4-color printing. CMY से आपको बाकी के colors मिलते हैं. CMY से आपको बाकी के colors and shades मिल जाएंगे. K is purely for black. Okay, now is there a possibility of converting CMY to CMYK and CMYK to CMY? Yes, formulas are there. You will just simply by heart the formulas. The derivation of the formulas is not needed for you. Okay, so CMY to CMYK, K value is calculated like this, and then you can consider your C values like this. Okay, but if we have pure black, then इसका मतलब ये है कि बाकी का कुछ भी contribution नहीं है, तो वो गलत हो जाएगा, वो गलत मीनिंग हो जाएगा. तो वैसे नहीं करना है. इसीलिए ऊपर का जो फॉर्मूला है वो हम लोग ने थोड़ा मॉडिफाई किया, एंड मॉडिफाइंग दैट वी गेट समथिंग लाइक दिस. ओके, नाउ CMYK है मेरे पास, एंड CMYK से आई वांट CMY. What is the set of formulas for this? This is the set of formulas for this. Okay, you have to by heart the formulas. Derivation and all that you don't have. Okay, the next model that we are going to look at is HSI color model. So what is HSI color model? H stands for hue, S stands for saturation, I stands for intensity. Now understand one thing, that your RGB or your CMY, it is okay for the machines, absolutely okay for the machines. But how do we humans perceive the colors? We humans don't perceive the colors like इतना red mix किया and इतना green mix किया तो ये color मिलेगा. Yes, while coloring we do mix colors, we do that. बट हम लोग नॉर्मली कलर्स के बारे में ऐसा नहीं सोचते. हम लोग कैसे सोचते हैं, ओके रेड कलर है, रेड कलर के शेड्स होते हैं, राइट. रेड में अगर वाइट मिक्स कर लिया तो मुझे पिंक मिल जाता है. सो कलर होता है, उसका सैचुरेशन होता है. फिर वही कलर डार्क लाइट होता है, मतलब उसमें कितना ब्राइटनेस है, कितना ब्राइट लाइट है उसमें, कितना डार्क है वो कलर. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? वी थिंक इन दिस टर्म. सो टू मिमिक our understanding of colors, our human perception of colors, what are the properties of human vision when it comes to understanding colors, having that thought process in the background, this HSI color model came up. Okay, so I repeat again, S stands for saturation, U, that is H, is hue. It tells you the purity of the color, कितना प्योर कलर है. S मतलब उस कलर में कितना वाइट कलर मिक्स्ड है, एंड वाइट कलर अगर मिक्स्ड नहीं है तो वो सैचुरेटेड कलर है. वी से द सैचुरेशन इज हाई. जितना ज्यादा वाइट मिक्स होगा उतना सैचुरेशन कम होगा. एंड देन व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट आई, दैट इज इंटेंसिटी, आई टॉक अबाउट द ब्राइटनेस. सो व्हेन आई टॉक ऑफ HSI मॉडल, यू कैन शो इट एज अ पिरामिड लाइक दिस. सो बेसिकली जो ह्यू है, सैचुरेशन है एंड इंटेंसिटी है, वो इस स्ट्रक्चर में, इस हेक्साकोन में कैसे दिखाया गया. दिस इज अ हेक्साकोन. व्हाई हेक्साकोन? इट हैज 6 साइड्स एंड इट इज अ कोन शेप, इसीलिए हेक्साकोन. अंडरस्टूड? सो योर ह्यू इज शोन एज अ एंगल. You can see at what angle red color is, then in between there's magenta and then blue color. All these colors, all your primary colors, they are separated by 120. Your primary colors are separated by 120. We will come to that again later, but just now I am telling you that they are separated by 120. Okay. Now, ये जो वेक्टर दिख रहा है आपको, इसका लेंथ कितना है ये डिटरमाइन करता है आपका सैचुरेशन क्या है. एंड इंटेंसिटी इज दिस वर्टिकल लेंथ. अगर ऊपर की तरफ है तो इंटेंसिटी ज्यादा है, ज्यादा वाइट के तरफ जा रहा है वो कलर. अगर नीचे आते हो तो ब्राइटनेस कम हो जाता है उस कलर का. ओके, सो वी विल कम टू दिस पार्ट लेटर ऑन. लेट मी जस्ट शो यू समथिंग. ओके, आई वांट टू शो यू समथिंग. As I told you, the primary colors, they are divided by 120 degrees and the secondary colors are 60 degrees away from primary. So, दो प्राइमरी के बीच में सेकेंडरी आता है, करेक्ट. दो प्राइमरी के बीच में सेकेंडरी आता है. सो ये वाला जो डिस्टेंस है, दिस इज 60. आर यू गेटिंग इट? दिस डिस्टेंस इज 60. एवरीथिंग दैट आई एम शोइंग इन द लाइट ब्लू कलर इज 60. You are understanding? And everything that I'm showing to you in red color is 120. So the distance between blue and green is 120. The distance between green and red is 120. Red and blue is 120. Similarly, the distance between cyan and yellow is 120. Yellow and magenta is 120. And magenta and cyan is again 120. So you can say that the primary colors are separated by 120 degrees, whereas the primary and the secondary colors, they are separated by 60 degrees. Okay, now it is up to you how to show it. As I told you, you can show it as a hexagon also, you can show it as a circle also. There are various representations. 2 representations are shown over here. Okay, अगर ये मिडल वाला क्रॉस सेक्शन लिया मैंने, ये वाला क्रॉस सेक्शन लिया तो ये ऐसा दिखेगा. एंड सिर्फ थोड़ा ऊपर के साइड का क्रॉस सेक्शन लिया तो ये ऐसा दिखेगा. यू कैन सी द कलर्स आर सेम, ओनली द ब्राइटनेस ऑफ द कलर हैज इंक्रीज्ड बिकॉज यू आर गोइंग अपवर्ड्स. वही अगर मैंने यहाँ का क्रॉस सेक्शन लिया तो कलर सेम रहेंगे, बट वो थोड़ा डार्क हो जाएंगे या उसमें ब्लैक कंपोनेंट थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा, बिकॉज एज वी कम डाउन वी कम टूवर्ड्स द ब्लैक साइड. ओके, and if you go over here you get a pure color. So this distance gives you the purity. अगर आप सेंटर के नजदीक हो तो वो उसमें व्हाइट लाइट थोड़ा ज्यादा होने वाला है. ओके, and hue is nothing but the angle. Angle tells you what angle it is and what shade it is. Okay, whether it is red, whether it is blue or it is green, whatever the shade is there. Okay, Now let us come to this. I want to convert between RGB and HSI. Okay, is it possible? The answer is yes, it is possible. Okay. Now, the intensities, how they are given. Suppose you know the RGB values. So how will I calculate the intensity? R plus G plus B divided by 3. Okay, this is how the intensity is calculated. And here we are assuming that the RGB values are normalized in range of 0 to 1. So that normalization is well taken care of. The next thing is saturation कैसे मिलेगा? Saturation calculate करने के लिए the formula is 1 minus minimum of RGB upon I. So what is I? I is intensity. Do we know the value of I? Yes, we know the value of I. What is the value of I? It is R plus G plus B upon 3. But I is in the denominator over here. So इसको flip करो. 3 को ऊपर ले लो, R plus G plus B को नीचे ले लो. Okay. So this is the formula for the saturation. अभी U कैसे कैलकुलेट होगा? U कैलकुलेट करने के लिए you have this formula. First of all, you need to check whether the B value is less than G or the B value is more than G. If the B value is more than G, then H is theta, otherwise H is 360 minus theta. Okay. So if I know the RGB value, H can be obtained like this. Now the question is, H value के लिए we need theta, correct? But we don't have theta. So there should be some formula for giving theta. So this is the formula for theta, cos inverse of this. Okay, again the derivation of this formula you don't have, you have to by heart it. Okay. Now, saturation formula we already had, intensity formula we already had. I had explained it to you above. Correct? So same formulas are written over here. There is nothing different. ठीक है? अभी उल्टा करना है मुझे. I have HSI and I want RGB. How do I get it? Again we are going to consider that HSI values are in interval of 0 to 1. Okay. Now your H should be multiplied by 360 or it should be multiplied by 2 pi to recover the angle. Now the calculations are different. The formulas are different when your U is different. So if your H value is between 0 to 120, please note that this is a dash. This is not a minus. Okay, your degree values are not in minus. This is a dash. Okay, this dash is there everywhere. Please do not consider this as a minus. Clear? Eh? Okay. Now see, when you are in the RG sector, okay, RG sector is which sector? Let us see the RG sector. This sector. Okay, when you are in this sector, this you consider as 0. So R अगर 0 पे है, then green कहाँ पे होने वाला है? Tell me. Won't it be at 120? And green अगर 120 पे है तो blue कहाँ पे होने वाला है? Any guesses? Remember what I told you. The primary colors are separated by 120 degrees. So if G is at 120, blue will be at 120 plus 120. Don't you think? Yes or no? So blue will be at what? Blue will be at 240. Everyone with me? So, if your H is between 0 to 120, then your blue is calculated as I into 1 minus S. I is your intensity value, S is your saturation. R is calculated as I into 1 plus S of cos H upon cos of 60 minus H. And your G component is calculated as 3I minus R plus B. Okay. Now, if you are H is between 120 to 240. So which region it is going to be? It is going to be GB region. See, I have already shown you. 120 to 240 कौन सा region है? GB region. And 240 to 360 कौन सा region है? BR region. Am I right? So this is how you get the regions. So H dash has to be calculated. Here there is no need to calculate the H dash. Here H dash has to be calculated, which is H minus 120, and then this H dash value will be used everywhere. Okay, I want you to note something. Can you see this formula? See all the three formulas. Don't you think all the three formulas are same as above three formulas? Only change is in the left hand side. BRG था, अभी RGB है, correct? Yes or no? I'll give you a trick. Remember the three formulas in this order. Okay? Region कौन सा है? R and G. So पहले लिखो B, फिर लिखो R and G. Okay? Region कौन सा है? GB. क्या मिसिंग है? R. तो पहले लिखो R, फिर लिखो GB, बिकॉज रीजन GB था तो GB आ गया. थर्ड केस में भी सेम करना है. BR रीजन है. क्या रीजन है? द रीजन इज BR. सो फर्स्ट यू राइट G बिकॉज G इज नॉट देयर, एंड देन यू राइट BR इन दैट ऑर्डर. द ओनली चेंज दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इज दिस हैज टू बी कैलकुलेटेड every time according to the regions. GB रीजन में H को 120 से माइनस करना है एंड BR रीजन में H को 240 से माइनस करना है. ओके, दिस इज हाउ द कन्वर्जन टेक्स प्लेस.